So moving on to slide 2, standards on fractal structures. We want to talk about the GEC library system. So GEC has libraries. Let me zoom out again. They're curriculum libraries. So this is the curriculum library card. Let me show you that inside GEC proper. So here is the platform. I'm going to change to the light mode. And inside the builder we have these libraries. And so here's a Japanese curriculum library, here's a Vietnam curriculum library, here's a curriculum library for a commercial partner that has their copyrighted content. And down here is the GEC curriculum library. Now each curriculum library has sub-libraries, and we want to look at the standards library and the course library. We build our fractal curriculum into our standards first, where first you have to create the grade, and then you have to create the subject. So here's grade 3, and we're going to look at the social studies subject. And once you have your social studies subject, then you want to create your domains, and then inside your domains then you come in and you create your standards. Your standards exist under your domains. So like for example in language arts, here's your Common Core standards, right? Common Core state standards for language arts literacy. These all seem to be literacy in here. Again, you've got your grade, your subject within your grade, and then you've got your domain within your subject, and you've got your standard. You've got your standards within your domains. So now the question will arise, how are we actually attaching these standards to the problems and the learning assets? Well, if I go back to the GEC library again and go into the course library, you'll see that at any level, you'll see in the course, so we have to choose the grade and we have to choose the subject. And now that we've chosen the grade and the subject, now the domains and the standards are going to be available to us from the standards library. So this is a lesson group, and this would be a fractal set. If I go into the lesson and look at that, then I have to choose the domains here, and one lesson can have many domains. But then when I actually go into the problems, then the problems themselves can only have one standard, right? So here's the domains that are available, and from that domain then we pick the standards from that domain. So going back to this view again, where we can see both the standards library here and we can see the course library over here. Just in a quick review, what we do first is we create the grade levels, and then within the grade we create the subjects, and then within the subject we create the domains, and then within each domain we create the final standards. And in the course library, in the course itself, we have to identify the grade and the subject. In the lesson, we identify the domain, and one lesson can have multiple domains. But then at the problem level, we can apply the standards, but one problem can only have one standard.